Marine Vitality is the guilt-free, simple way to give your pet the kind of boost they deserve. We're not just tossing powder into a bottle. Every scoop is backed by solid science. The high omega-3 in our blue mussels are proof that nature, when done right, is the best supplement you can give. I'm Scott, I'm the CEO of Blue Harvest. I've been involved in the aquaculture industry for my whole working life. The nutrients that we capture out of the ocean, mussels are one of the highest natural sources of omega-3. In this case, it's particularly beneficial for your pets.
Pet owners are probably the ones that know their pet best, what they respond to, what works for them. Daisy she's a member of the family. As a pet owner who prioritises single ingredient foods, I've fed her sardines and things like that, but she's not a lover of that ongoing for the omega-3s.
So I've been using Marine Vitality for a little while now and found it really great. And this is Arthur. Yeah. My idea of pet nutrition before using this supplement, going off the advice of lots of different people and hearsay and what have you, his diet didn't change for Marine Vitality. Marine Vitality's come in as a supplement, and in a powdered form, it couldn't be any easier.
It's literally take a tablespoon and sprinkle it over the top of whatever you're giving your animal.
And at first, I was a little bit sceptical whether he would like it or not, but that was a no-brainer. He just went straight for it.
I actually almost licked the bowl the first time, which was quite funny.
Him still being a pup, I'm hoping to prevent a lot of things as he ages and grows.
Prior to Daisy, I had another dog. He lived till almost 15. He was, full of beans, and then all of a sudden he pretty much, had a heap of medical issues with movement and just general health. I absolutely looked for something for him.
With my previous pets and dogs, I wish I'd been onto this sooner.
I've had Daisy since she was a pup, and so yes, I do want to make sure, even though she's only 2.5, that as she ages, she perhaps won't endure the same.
We all feed kibble, but it only meets the sort of, minimum nutritional requirement. Adding Marine Vitality is a better option because it's supporting your dog's joints, mobility, it's giving them shinier coats, and really helping their guts, which is massive.
Yeah, so I'm all for food that I know where it's come from and its pedigree. Knowing that it comes from our oceans and what you're getting is quite raw and unedited.
So we're in Jervis Bay, we're on the Blue Revolution. It's a custom-built mussel farming boat.
So the whole mussel farming starts with spat, the baby mussels. We use a biodegradable stocking to attach the baby mussels to the rope. Typically after about 10 months, the mussels are big enough to start harvesting. So we wait until they're absolutely primo, we harvest them.
The south coast of New South Wales is a highly nutritious piece of water. Why having so much nutrition in the water is important is shellfish are filter feeders. So the more nutrients in the water, the more nutrients in the shellfish. Just a simple scoop of Marine Vitality is full of omega-3, protein, lots of good minerals and vitamins. We didn't want to just go out and tell a story that we couldn't back up, so we had it independently verified by Newcastle University. And so the university did a deep dive into Jervis Bay mussels. When we got the results in, we were really excited. The science validates what we thought. The omega-3 profile was off the charts. Off the charts means that it's one of the highest natural sources of phospholipid-bound omega-3, and it's all bound up in a protein that helps carry that to the right part of our body. When you look out over Jervis Bay, you're not just seeing clear water, you're seeing a pristine source of life. We are one of the only companies that's actually farming, processing, packing, all in the one place.
What you read on the labels nowadays, they'll put in bold, but then they don't tell you a lot of the other stuff that goes into it or the processes behind it.
I'm an ingredients reader, so that was the first thing I did. It's a single origin ingredient. The process is a dried product.
So the mill's a unique technology. It uses a combination of breaking the product up whilst putting really, really hot air through it. The powder itself doesn't get hot through that process, and that's critical to locking in the nutritional profile. I really love shellfish farming. We're not clearing land, we're not adding nutrients, we're working with nature.
Oh, it's vitally important that this product is ethically sourced.
One thing I really liked, the fact that it's using a byproduct of the mussel industry in order to make this product.
Our sort of role, first and foremost, and when we set up the farm, was to supply fresh seafood to the market. One of the things that we found as we're producing the fresh mussels is that we'd end up with a lot of broken product. It was breaking our heart to see so much good mussel going into waste. We were able to take a mussel that would have ended up in a bin and turn it into a high value product that's going to have massive benefits for pets.
Oh, look, if you're thinking about using a product to supplement for your pet, this has got all the ticks. It's the most pristine environment in the world. It's a single origin protein that's just minimal process to it, and the ease of use is there.
It is aligned my way of feeding, whether I gave her raw mince and some kibble and then I just sprinkled it over the top, put it in front of her. It is a way that I'm giving her the balanced meal.
It's about giving more life and love to pets that everyone wants.